Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Former world heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz has announced that he will support WBO, WBO and IBF title holder Alexander Usyk in a rematch with Anthony Joshua. I think Joshua's collaboration with Robert Garcia is good. Anthony needed a Mexican on his side, especially Robert, who makes all his fighters more aggressive and counterattacking. Aggression is exactly what Joshua needs. Usyk is fearless. It is difficult to defeat a fearless and a very confident opponent. I think this is one of the keys to victory when you fall or when everyone doubts you. Confidence wins it all. Andy Ruiz said. Eddie Hearn, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, promises not to hold back emotions if he's were to win Alexander Usyk in a rematch. If you remember Carl Froch, it was emotional. You remember how I jumped into the ring. The whole point is that you have a relationship with these people. I remember coming to Carl Froch's house when I had no idea what I was doing. I was shaking. I was hoping that he would take the contract. When Froch beat Boot, emotions took over. It's the same with the Joshua Usyk rematch. When AJ defeats Usyk, I'm going to go completely crazy. Anthony is our friend. So I'm thinking, come on this journey. He put his entire career in our hands. To be honest, when Joshua wins this fight, I will behave like a clone, said Hearn. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. You can support my channel by sending me a donation of $2. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Derek Chisora, a former rival of the WBA, WBO and IBF heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk, advises Anthony Joshua to beat the Ukrainian as hard as possible in their upcoming rematch. He needs to hit Usyk hard. Alexander always works from different angles, and AJ has to deal with these in order to stop his movement. There is only one way to prevent such a guy from moving. Hit him on the elbows, hips and everywhere. In this case, he will move less, Derek Chisora said. Former world heavyweight champion Johnny Nelson is confident that AJ needs to change tactics if he wants to win a rematch. Anthony Joshua tried to box with Usyk, but finished second. He was not stopped, but came second. Joshua didn't take advantage of the size and power. If he uses the same tactics again, he will lose. I don't think he will. He has insight what is needed to beat Usyk. This rematch will be much more difficult than with Andy Ruiz, but it's not an impossible task. I don't think Usyk will be different. I just think that he will polish what led him to victory in the first fight. While fix something that isn't broke, I'm only concerned about their familiarity. Perhaps it's all about Joshua's respect and upbringing. But at the moment he allows Usyk to feel comfortable in his presence. AJ needs to make this guy feel uncomfortable when he is around him, Nelson said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.